What's good, everybody? It's Big Game James, man. I'm back in these streets. I'm back in these work streets. You know what it is. It's Monday. Time to talk some quick Cowboys football. And as I've always said, I know you heard it from 3,492 people out there in these Cowboy streets, in these Cowboy content streets, but you ain't heard it from me. So let's jump right into it. So we saw the game yesterday, the beat down, another beat down in Dallas. Was that 4 straight home games? Beat downs. Just got ran through all that, just beat downs. Detroit Lions smacked the Cowboys 47 to 9? 3 field goals, didn't even get in the end zone. First I want to give a hope. I think Hutchinson, that was a terrible injury with the fibia, but I think he had successful surgery, so I don't care if he played for the Lions for anybody, so I hope he's good because he's a dog. I love watching him. He's an up-and-coming player, and it sucks that he's out because, I really want to see, him with the team and doing things. So I hope he has a speedy recovery, all that good stuff. Now let's jump in this game. I mean, where do you even start? I don't even want to really talk about the game if we're really talking about it. I said make sure you watch that Burgers and Blitzes. Hey, me and Mike were going back and forth. Mike, don't hate me, dog. I know you love me. I know you're so passionate about Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? But you always got a little excuse for him. I don't care what you say. But, he didn't play great, but this ain't a Dak Prescott video, for real. This ain't a Dak Prescott video, but I was just messing with Mike because, the first interception with Dak threw, he said, that was a bad interception, but was Lamb looking for the ball? And I just messing with Mike saying, you always got a but for Dak Prescott. Dak did this, but you always got a but with. Don't nobody want to hear that. The whole team played bad, dog. Stop always putting on Lamb. We already know Lamb a goofy. You know what I'm saying? But Dak be doing goofy stuff too, like the whole team do. Anyway, you my dog. We'll talk about it Wednesday. My dog. But like I said, check out that Burgers and Blitzes because we've been saying a lot of things on that Burgers and Blitzes for years. That's happening right now, right? That's why you really need to watch that show. Anyway, I ain't going to lie. I'm not mad. I'm the pessimistic content creator. Go look on my Twitter page, Big Game James. You can see where it says, look up the definition of pessimistic. And then it says me. So when people are saying I'm being negative and I'm a hater and this and that, I'm the pessimistic content creator, bruh. I'm only speaking about what I represent, pessimism. Because I'm pessimistic on this team. Because I don't fall for the BS lies and all the happy talk that be in these Twitter streets and on this Cowboys content streets. I don't be falling for all that happy-go-lucky stuff. Because you know what? And I hear people always say it's low-hanging fruit to blame Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones. It's the players, it's the coaches, and that is so damn true. It is. But it always starts from the top, no matter what you tell me. And it's been players and it's been coaches for 30 years. But what is the one common denominator? The Joneses. And you can call it low-hanging fruit if you want to. I don't give a hell. I said Dallas wasn't winning nothing under them Joneses no more. And I kept on trying to go against the last couple of years because Dallas had good teams. But the inevitable always happens. And you know why? Because they do those goofy things. And you ain't hoisting another trophy with them Joneses at the helm. You had his glory years. You had your time. You had your time in the sun. And think about it. It was a short reign. It was a dominant reign, but it was very short. And it was the time when Dallas free agency wasn't popping. You put a great team, and you had a guy who didn't give a hell about you, Jerry. As far as what you were saying, this guy said you don't know nothing about football. Jimmy Johnson said you don't know nothing about no football. He would say it in the media, and Jerry wouldn't like that because how he would talk to him, and that was the only headstrong guy besides maybe Parcells that bucked up and talked back to you or talked stupid to you. Everybody else don't do that. Everybody just goes with the flow. That's what you like, and that's why Cowboys are still paying for all these sins right now. But Detroit Lions, I said We said in Burgers and Blitzes, you got to play some ball control offense. It's either going to be a shootout or ball control. I said you better be ball control because you ain't going to win no shootout because you ain't got the weapons. You don't got the running game. Like I said, you shouldn't have brought Ezekiel Elliott back. And I'm going to keep on talking about that. I don't want to hear about no solutions about no Ezekiel Elliott. He ain't no solution. He never was a solution. Okay? When they released him and Ezekiel Elliott was a dog for Dallas, a straight dog for that short time. But after you know it's over or the time has passed, you don't bring it back. So when they let him go, you should have let him go. That's the problem with the organization. You wanted to bring him back. You brought him back for what? And you gave him the number 15. And I remember some people telling me when I said, y'all probably going to give him number 15. No, you ain't going to give him number 15, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they did. They didn't give 15 for marketing. And stop telling me they didn't. Okay? All you smart know-it-alls out there. Okay? I be knowing the pulse of this team. I don't know all the intricacies of cover 2s, cover 3s, cover 4s, cover 0s, cover 1s. I do know it. I don't know all the intricacies of that like some of these people out there are doing, making these breakdowns and stuff. Kudos to them because, hey, I listen and watch too because I don't act like I know everything. But I do know the pulse of the team, and I do know a little bit about the mentality and the mindset. And you're conservative. You're conservative. You're always getting your ass in trouble because of it. So you went out and you lost all those free agents. You lost, 12 free agents? You didn't properly add them because y'all don't mess with free agency. We built through the draft and we signed our own. But I made a stat where you don't really sign your own like that. And your drafts haven't been really that great. See, like I made a post on Twitter. It got no love and I didn't care if it got no love. But I went from like 2016 to like 2023 and went through the draft classes that were on the team. And everybody's talking about how Dallas draft's so great. Okay, 2016, you only got Ezekiel Elliott and Dak from that, and who else? I think maybe one more player from that 2016 class, and you shouldn't have brought Zeke back, so it really should be Dak. 2017, you only got Jordan Lewis from that team in 2017. 2018, you have no players on that team from 2018. 2019, I think you have one player from the 2019 draft. Was it Donovan Wilson? Yeah, I think it's Donovan Wilson. You got one player from the 2019 draft. 2020, okay, that was decent. But it was only the top 11 people. You got Diggs. You got Lamb from 2020. I think you got one other person. I can't remember off because I'm just going off the top of my head. 2021, who do you got? That draft was a straight failure. You got Micah. You got Osa. I think you got one more person. Well, let's go, I think. That draft is terrible. You had 11 picks. I think you got 3 people from the team. And then 2022, obviously, those players are still growing into their roles. But if you look at what I just said from 2016 to 2021, you barely got any no players, but you signed your own. Half them people walked in free agency. You cut half the people, put them on 1-year deals, thing with team. But we always hear the Joneses. We build through the draft, and we sign our own. No, you don't. Since 2016 to 2021, you rarely are signing your own. And a lot of those players, I think you drafted like 57 players in that period from 2016 to 2021. And you only got like 6 or 7 of them on the team that you kept. So your drafts ain't that great. You just hit on them top levels, right? We saw 2022 was better. 2023 is all right. But they haven't been outstanding, great drafts. Like, that's what it is. And you ain't been really signing your own. And you don't really touch free agency. So you have a top-level, top-heavy team. And once those guys go down, like you're having right now, your Micah Parsons, D-Law, okay. He nice. But your Micah Parsons, if any of your big 3 go down, you in trouble. I said that at the beginning of the year between Dak, CD, and Micah. Any of them big 3 go down, your season might be over. Well, look at the season. It's looking bad. I know 3-3 ain't bad, but it's probably worse than what it really looks. But as soon as you have a star go down, this team always falls off because it's a top-heavy team, okay? And you put all that pressure on your rookies. Y'all don't like to gamble, but y'all put all them pressures on that rookies because they cheat. See, y'all built through the draft and y'all say, well, let's throw that young rookie out there because he don't cost no money. If we got that vested free agent in there that would be a dog, might cost a little money, but he's a dog And we can have confidence in that. But you throw them rookies in there and put all that pressure on them because you don't want to spend no damn money. You don't touch free agency, and when you do, you're a day late and $1 short. You should have never brought Ezekiel Elliott back. I said he was a distraction. He ain't giving no juice. Stop telling me about the Ezekiel Elliott. Oh, but you got to run this in 30-30. I know that. But it ain't him, okay? Steelers are an okay team. They ain't great. The teams that Dallas beat, Deshaun Watson, Daniel Jones, Justin Fields, those are 3 great quarterbacks? No, that's probably why you won, because quarterback play was terrible. Anytime you play a team that has good quarterback play, you getting your ass kicked. Derek Carr, he ain't a bum, he's a good quarterback. Got your ass kicked. Lamar Jackson, former MVP, you got your ass kicked. I don't care what that score said, 28-25. You got your ass kicked. And then this game right here, Jared Goff, he's pretty good. You got your ass kicked. You feel me? So anytime you play any team with any kind of decent quarterback, we getting our ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? And then I keep on hearing all these people in the streets yelling, hate Jerry, F Jerry, F Jerry, Jerry. But then y'all go out and still buying tickets to the games. And y'all buying Cowboys hats and all this stuff. Y'all talk all that stuff about the organization and the free agency, but y'all still go out there buying all the stuff and still going to the games. That's why I don't want to be listening to it. Because it's F Jerry after it's a massacre. But let Dallas win 2 or 3 in a row. You back on the train and you back on the wagon. That's the problem. See? People be talking about that, but they ain't doing it. See, I said about a few years ago, I ain't buying no more Cowboys gear. Y'all don't get me no more. So when you see Cowboys hats and Cowboys, that's an old-ass Jalen Smith jersey. Done had it since 2017. I could have upgraded. I ain't going to. Them Cowboy hats you see, they've been all gifts. I could have bought some more. I'm not doing it. I'm not giving my money to this organization. I'm not buying jerseys. I'm not buying hats. I go to a game, it's going to be discounted and cheap. I get on the field, it's going to be through a pass. I'm not giving them my money because I don't believe in this organization. I don't believe in them Joneses. I like the Cowboys. I don't even love the Cowboys no more. I'm just keeping it real. Y'all can call me a fake fan, whatever the hell you want. I like the Cowboys. I don't love the Cowboys no more. I love the Cowboys. But then I kept on seeing all this Joneses shit. I didn't see the behind scenes until I got in the media. And now I see it. You know, I was the delusional fan. Go Cowboys. Don't ever talk about my team. Cowboys all the way. Fighting anybody, fighting everybody. Say anything about my Cowboys. I'm riding and dying for them. But you know what? I woke up. I'm going to ride and die for an organization. Don't even ride and die for the fans. Why are you going to be fighting for this organization and they don't fight for you? They don't go out and put the best product on the field every year, but they go out and I think Jerry Jones just signed a contract with this racing company. I seen at halftime, they were doing a race out there in Dallas. It's another great deal. Great business guy. You hook up everything, boxing, NCAA games, anything you want to the Cowboys to keep that thing popping. Because if it was just the Cowboys brand, I don't know if you'd be making all that money because they ain't been doing nothing. But all that other stuff bring money in. And see, that's where the focus is. Focus ain't on no Cowboy. Y'all went and where did y'all upgrade? Y'all don't touch free agency. Y'all won't say it. I just said y'all do all this other stuff, but it ain't proven to really be true, so y'all be deceitful. Y'all don't touch free agency, and then when you do touch free agency, it's a day late and $1 short. You get players that you should have got 2-3 years ago. I done named all these free agents that I knew y'all was going to get later. And I called it. And I'm not trying to be the Mr. Right guy, but I'm just trying to tell people right here, stop believing in this crazy madness, man. If Dallas turns it around, does something, great. But I feel like this is the lame duck season, 2019. The same thing happened. Ezekiel Elliott, star player, holding out, wanted to get his money. You're not mad he got his money, but he's star player, held out. Dallas just came off a 2018 massacre against the Rams, right? Got massacred. But you had hope because you got Amari Cooper, so you felt good about the team, things of that going to the new year. Dallas felt like, we're going to still do what we did in 2018. You know what I'm saying? But then 2019 came up. You had your stars sit out. All the controversy. He signs right before the season, has a pretty decent year, but your team does absolutely nothing. This is a day late and $1 short organization. You feel me? The players that they get, the players that always get are over the hill. They ain't in their prime. Any free agents, they're over the hill. They're over 30. They're cheap, and they're when you don't need them. When you do need them, they don't get them. When you don't need them, they go get them. You get what I'm saying? You brought Ezekiel Elliott back. He ain't nothing but a distraction. I get the short yardage, but you had a few years. Like I said, you got Ezekiel Elliott. You didn't need to bring him back. You had a draft the last couple of years where you could have got a running back. You could have got a receiver. You could have turned up some things. You could have got something in free agency, but you don't want to spend no money. Stephen Jones is always mentioning that cap. Anything he talks about, he's always mentioning that cap. And then you got an 82-year-old GM. Just make you think about that. An 82-year-old GM who just be spouting off at the mouth, and this is the guy who's making the moves. This is the guy who's telling you during the week, oh, this player's going to play, and the coach ain't saying it. You're already overriding him. And then, like I said, coach ain't blameless. Mike McCarthy, like I said, I done supported you this whole time. But you're a lame duck. So I ain't even saying hating on you. Just a lame duck season. You ain't being brought back, in my opinion. So you're not being brought back. You're just a regular coach. Like, you go somewhere else, if you get talent, you're going to win games, but you ain't the guy. So you brought back old Zimmer. I don't want to hear it. I said, if you try to make him the head coach, which I said as soon as you hired, they were trying to make him the head coach. If he had any successful defense, they would, because they're comfortable. That's why they brought his old ass back, because they're comfortable. They don't want to think outside the box. They don't want to go outside and do anything from the outside because they're scared. We're only going to trust the people that are close to us because we fear everything else. Yeah, and that's why you keep on going downhill. And that's why you stay competitive but never overcome. That's why. And then you keep on deceiving fans and making us like we're stupid, like we don't know what's going on, and talking to us like we're dumb. But I ain't the dumb one. Y'all can believe all that foo-foo stuff, but the losses keep mounting. It keeps on happening. But like I said, 2019 was the same thing. Lame duck season. Jason Garrett was in his last year of his deal. You had a star player sitting out. You didn't sign him until the beginning of the season, just like you did CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott. Trying to get, look, we signed our stars. We all in, we going out. No, you just made it, put all the energy on them. So Dak and CeeDee is like the forefronters. So it's all on them. And if they don't do it, who's going to get all the blame? And CeeDee ain't somebody you can put it on your shoulders because he's supremely talented, but he's supremely immature. He's not ready for this life. Dak is mature, but you're putting it on him. So he got to play perfect football. And I ain't saying you blame us because you be choking too. But I'm just saying. That's what it is. It's a flawed thought pattern, and it's a flawed way. And it's always going to blow up in your face no matter what. No matter if you got some talent on the team, no matter if you got some decent coaches, it's always going to blow up in your face when you play a really good team. Because you don't have the team that's about that life. You got a lot of patchwork. You got a lot of Band-Aids. And it looks good in theory from afar away, but the real people can see, and the real teams can see. So you can beat up them bad teams because you're just a good team. You're not even a good team. You're an average team. So when you struggle against beating the Giants, you didn't whoop up on the Browns, and you barely got out of Pittsburgh because you're an average team. So let's just think, Dallas, you're an average team. And when you play a really good team, you're going to get your ass kicked because you're an average team and you just have front-running talent. But you don't have all that depth and balance with it. And it always shows up when you play them tough teams or a good quarterback or good coaching. So it's going to stay the same. Jerry don't want no guy. So when we talk about, who's going to be the next head coach? I keep on hearing Ben Johnson and all these new revelations of coaches. They're not coming here. Why would an innovative coach want to come here? Why? So all his thoughts and everything that he thinks and wants to do can get squashed by your GM and owner and president and all that stuff? They don't want to come here. Only the people that, I need a second chance. I need another chance. Yeah, we'll give you the chance, but we're going to control everything. So no real coach wants to come here. Yeah, Bill Belichick, I don't want to hear, he'll establish culture and all this. Yeah, that's what they said with Parcells. And guess what Jerry did? He went and got T.O. Parcells didn't want T.O., undermining the coach. But what, Belichick's going to come in here, his old ass, how old is he, like 80? Your GM's 82. You going to bring an 80-year-old coach because it's Bill Belichick who ain't win shit when Tom Brady left? That's what it is? Okay. Ain't no new innovative coach coming here. And you know what? Some people said in the air, and I said this as soon as they hired Kellen Moore, that he was going to be the next head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. So when they let him go, I was surprised, because I said that's going to be your new head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. And I said that 3 years ago when he first came on the squad. I said that's going to be your new head coach. He ain't going to last in Philly. So if they want a young coach and he ain't staying in Philly forever, you can believe that. You don't think Jerry Jones wouldn't hire Kellen Moore? It would be cheap as hell. He going to follow their philosophy. They'll say bygones be bygones. This your new guy. Because you ain't bringing nobody real and you ain't bringing nobody innovative. So, yeah, that's a rant, my rant. So, in closing, you know, I don't even know what to say, but I don't be mad. I just be laughing. I like seeing these Joneses take these L's like this, because I like seeing Jerry. I like seeing his face. I like seeing how he looks and how frustrated it is, because you brought this on yourself, in my opinion, as far as how you be trying to play the fans. You try to play the media, but all you Joneses just try to play all of us fans. And it's funny how people try to attack me. But you know what? Don't nobody attack management. Like, in real life, you don't side with management, dude. You side with the people. You don't never side with management, but people side with management. And, oh, Jerry's doing this because y'all trying to get on, or whatever the hell you're doing. I don't care. But it's like, it don't make no sense to me how y'all side with these guys and they don't give a hell about the fan base. They might care in aspect because they don't want to lose your dollars. They don't want to lose your money. But they don't care as a whole. No, they don't. But we care so much. We are my team and we bleed and do all this stuff, but they don't give a hell about us. So yeah, it might have been a little longer rant, but it's just a real rant that I ain't falling for the foo-foo stuff. I'm not trying to be anti-Dallas, but I am going to be anti-fake and anti-fake how they don't care about us, but we should care about them. So I don't. And that's why it was another ass-kicking happen. You got the Niners next after this bye. Then you got Atlanta. You got Philly. You got some squads coming up. So we'll see what happens. And if they make it out of this and they do something, hey, that'll be great. I ain't going to talk like, okay. I won't jump on the train like, oh, yeah, Dallas, we back. You will not hear me say that. You will not hear me drink any Kool-Aid anymore. You won't hear me jump on the train if Dallas miraculously turns this around and does something. No, you won't. I'll be like, hey, kudos to them. But I'm not the same Cowboys fan I used to be, and them Joneses have made it this way. I'm sorry. They ain't all to blame, but they're the ones that bring in the staff. They're the one to bring in these players, and they're the one to bring in this drama, and that's why all this stuff is happening right now. Okay? So, Big Game James, we'll talk to you. I'm out. Peace.